how does the U.S. plan to align the Indo-Pacific strategy with Bangladesh, considering its emergence as an authoritarian regime? And over the years, we heard harsh criticism from the Prime Minister about the Indo-Pacific strategy. And also, how it will align with the new authoritarian government of Bangladesh?
I know the comment. The question from you. So I think, we are incredibly focused on engaging civil society in Bangladesh. Again, the first pillar of the Indo-Pacific strategy is a free and open Indo-Pacific region. So I talked about the South Asia Governance Fund. We're working with farmers in Bangladesh that were struggling to obtain government services, but that's just one small facet. We're working with labor organizers. We're working with a whole range of civil society actors. And our goal in doing so is to really build up civic space in Bangladesh, preserve civic space, build democratic institutions over the long term. We're also engaged broadly with Bangladesh on broader sets of priorities. And we were actually pleased to see Bangladesh's Indo-Pacific outlook, which really mirrors a lot of what we're trying to do in terms of economic investment, working with Bangladesh on climate change, building out security and defense cooperation between our two countries. Bangladesh is, of course, one of our largest peacekeeping contributors, and we're very pleased to support that effort. So we actually do see broad alignment between our strategy, their outlook. But in response to your question on how we're going to continue to engage on the democracy and human rights issues moving forward, again, our focus is really civil society. Thanks.
In light of the Biden administration's commitment to reflecting the will of the people of Bangladesh, what specific measures the U.S. undertaking to facilitate that return back to democracy? And we have seen some criticism. I can refer the Wall Street Journal piece that U.S. is pushing back for democracy promotion in Bangladesh. So what is your stand right now? As we have seen lots of leverage on Bangladesh for democracy and voting rights and uphold the human rights.
I think I would go back to my point on really wanting to focus on building up the institutions of democracy, the levers of democracy in Bangladesh. So that is working with media. So we have a tremendous amount of work ongoing developing free media in Bangladesh, working with civil society, working with labor organizers across the spectrum to build up these institutions of democracy that will enable Bangladesh to become, more democratic over the longer term.